Is this your first pregnancy? If not, then do you remember the exact date you got pregnant first time? Most women are not fortunate enough to know the exact date that they conceived, or the day that they ovulated, and so pregnancies are not dated from the day that the pregnancy began. They are dated from the first day of the last period. During a normal menstrual cycle, the first day of your period is counted as the first day of the cycle. Over the next 15 or so days, the egg will mature inside the ovary. On about day 15 of your cycle, the egg is released, and so is capable of being fertilized for the first time during this cycle. The fertilized egg slowly works its way down the tube and into the uterus, and on around the 8th day after ovulation, give or take a lot, it implants. So, how do you count the start of pregnancy? From the date of ovulation, somewhere in the middle of your cycle, when you are not even aware of the actual day. Phone apps only give an estimate, are really valid if your period is like clockwork, and are only as good as the data they are presented fault with. Do you count it from the day you had sex to get pregnant? Sperm can live in you for up to 5 days, and you could have had sex multiple times in the 5 days before you ovulated, so you don't know which one did the trick. Do you count from the day of implantation, when the pregnancy first attached to you? Out of all these dates, this one is the most shrouded in secrecy. In order to introduce some standardization to the calculation of pregnancy dating, the day that is chosen as start of pregnancy is the first day of your last period. This has the effect of assigning day 0 of your pregnancy to a date that is 10 to 15 days before you had sex to get pregnant, 15 days before you ovulated, 23 days before the fertilized egg implanted, 29 days before your period was even late. Even when a pregnancy is dated by sonogram, the dates are normalized to count from the last period. Modern ultrasonography machines allow the last menstrual period, LMP, to be entered, and will calculate the various size parameters of the fetus, femur length, biparietal diameter, head circumference and so on, to be either consistent with the LMP, or inconsistent with LMP. So, that's the reason. Because of the confusing way that pregnancy dates are calculated, no one can ever say I'm 1.5 weeks pregnant. For the first 2 weeks of your pregnancy, you haven't even ovulated, and the pregnancy won't even attach to you for about another week. For more such information, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.